Now that you have a clearer understanding of how your thoughts have been creating your life, you can understand why certain people succeed and others do not. Rather than focus on the obstacles, they focus on how they can get around them. The scriptures say that the sun shines on everyone. Everybody has their share of negative circumstances. However, it is how you react to those circumstances that will determine your outcome. If you are surrounded by negative people, negative circumstances, you can communicate with your Creator to help you escape that environment and to begin creating your new life. That communication is meditation. Scriptures instruct us to be still and to know that God is always present. You can meditate anywhere, anytime. This relationship begins by taking a moment to listen to the voice of God and to the voice of your own soul.
It's a state of receptivity. That's what meditation is. Closing out the noisy chatter conscious mind and opening the door to the inner mind.
Let's define meditation as presentness, mindfulness, being in this moment and being at peace in this moment, being in joy in this moment, being in love in this moment, being wherever you want to be, just being in this moment at this time.
There is more to life than what we see in reality. So it's about being still and just allowing life to flow. And that's how I've learned through meditating and understanding how beautiful life is.
You learn to quiet your mind. You remove yourself from the world of thought. And what happens to you then in this quiet space? You begin to hear the voice of Source. You begin to hear the voice of your soul.
The goal of meditation is to teach us to quiet our external thoughts and to open up the door of the inner mind and how to access that so that we can discover and develop all the things that are there inside of each one of us. So there's nothing to fear with meditation. It's something for us to discover, for us to enjoy, and for us to know. But we live in a busy and a very noisy society, and our culture is very busy with talking and externalizing. Meditation teaches us to go within.
I believe that many religions are a controlling mechanism. So as long as you don't know you have the power, you're controlled. When you start meditating and connecting to the source directly, you have the power.
Meditation is the process of centering. It's the process of being still and being quiet and being okay. Silencing the noise in your mind, the noise that talks to you and tells you things that are or aren't true.
So as a teacher of mine once said, the brain is like a drunken monkey. It just runs all around, oh, that's dirty, she's a bitch, and just talks and chatters to you. The only way to stop it is to breathe from the diaphragm. That is when you oxygenate and you get oxygen to the brain. So the brain has to process that oxygen. So it has no time to sabotage you. So meditating is a way of cooling out your mind and not thinking of anything, just clearing the mind.
If you're facing a difficult conversation or if you're facing a difficult situation, before the situation occurs, to stop and be still and meditate helps you center. When you're centered, you think more clearly, you hear more thoughts, and you can receive from on high what messages are inside of you waiting to be understood and utilized.
The benefits of meditation are really multidimensional because meditation involves the involvement of the whole person. Mind, spirit, body, emotions.
I don't believe that meditation is in conflict to any religion. A religion is a teaching. Meditating is stillness. So, there's no way that they can conflict.
Jesus is a master meditator. When he goes for 40 days in the wilderness, he's not only praying, but he's also meditating very deeply and profoundly about the ministry into which he is being called, drawn to do.
There are many forms of meditation, many schools of thought, many techniques, and they're all good. But all you'd have to do actually is to simply close your eyes, take several deep breaths in, and just become aware of yourself from head to toe.
You know, the benefits to meditation have been proven in research actually. So, you know, there is an emotional, spiritual component, but there's also a physical benefit to meditation. Physical meditation, or slowing the mind down or sitting still, actually decreases the release of the epinephrine, the stress hormones, epinephrine and cortisol, which I mentioned several times. And so it decreases stress overall, brings you back to center. It also really decreases, actually it increases the level of dopamine, so it can help increase the mood as well. So those are some of the physical benefits. It can slow the heart rate down, and it can actually improve the immune system, meditation can. So those are some of the physical benefits of meditation.
So you see, when it comes to praying and meditating, meditation is your way of quieting and listening to God, the divine, the source. You will learn a lot.
Well, I don't believe that God is out there in the sky. I believe that we can only know God through direct experience. And meditation takes us into that space where we can have a direct experience of God consciousness. God is not a being out there in the sky somewhere, separate and apart from myself. I am a part of God. I am a manifestation of that. And I can access that consciousness and that conversation by going within.
The steps you can take to tap into your spiritual nature, not the religious, but the spiritual, has to do with centering yourself, being able to be still, and being able to give yourself the messages that your Creator would give you. Again, those messages are positive. Those messages have to do with who you are at your core, being fully you, being fully wherever you are in the moment that you're there. Living in that kind of freedom taps you into your spiritual nature. It allows you to be who you are and be the gift that you are to those around you.
Put our hands on our knees, palms up is fine. We begin by bringing our attention to our breathing so that when we inhale, we take a full deep breath, fill our lungs, extend our abdomens. And as we exhale, we want to contract the abdomen and empty the lungs. When we inhale, we bring in the power of the Spirit, the Ruach, into every aspect of our being. And as we exhale, we release and let go of all expended and indeed all negative energy of spirit, mind, emotion, and body. As we inhale, the energy comes in through the crown of our heads, goes down through our entire bodies, bathes, cleanses, transforms us, and is released through the soles of our feet. Take a full deep breath with me. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale fully. Exhale completely. Now imagine a sphere about the size of a baseball, just above the top of your head, spinning, rotating. This sphere represents the divine name sound Eye, or Eheye, which means I am. I am connected with the eternal. Next time we're going to take a full deep breath, and as I exhale, I'm going to intone Eheye and invite you to do the same with me. Inhale. Again. Once more, inhale. Rub the palm of your hands and circulate this energy from above the crown of your head all the way down your body and into the earth. Gradually open your eyes.